Yo, what's good, YouTube? It is your boy Flyer69 coming with you guys today with episode 15 of the Philadelphia Flyers franchise mode. And here we are. We are ready to take on the second half of the season. We stopped here at the All-Star break. We're currently sitting at 28, 15, and 7. Our last 10, we've been faltering a little bit and skidding. We're 5, 3, and 2, and we are currently tied for first in our division with the Caps. Even though we do have a game in hand, it is a three-way race for this division. First place in the division. You got us, the Caps, and the Blue Jackets. And as we are about to play the Blue Jackets in our next game. In our last couple of games recently, we have not been too hot besides the games we won 3 in a row with the Blues, the Sabres, and the Islanders. But before that, we were struggling mightily. So that's why we're 5-5 technically in our last 10 games. But I mean, we had a little bit of a skid. Still a lot of hockey left. We got 32 games left in the season. I mean, I'm feeling pretty good still. We're going to make playoffs. We're very much aware of that. So we're going to have a chance to go back-to-back. At least we think we're going to have a chance to go back-to-back. You can still choke it, but more than likely we're going to go to the playoffs, and we're going to have a chance to try and defend our cup. Defend our reigns. And you see the lines here. We did make a little bit of changes last episode. You got Connecting, Couturier, Gauthier, first line, second line, Giroux, Hayes, and Zuccarello. Hayes is not having a good year. He has 21 points on 50 games. I would really like to see Hayes pick it up. I mean, we really need Hayes to pick it up. Zuccarello's not doing too bad, 33 points, and Giroux's having a hell of a year. He's got 45 points in 49 games. Absolute dog. I mean, DeBrusk's got 18 points. He's doing good on the third line. Frost, he's got, 28 points? Very good year. Farabee, he's having a solid year, 29. I mean, he's having an okay year. He's having an okay year, not as good as his past couple seasons, or as good as last year, I should specifically say. But he's being very serviceable and being very solid for us. Obviously, fourth line, Bobby Brink, Ross Colton, Owen Tippett. Fourth line this season hasn't been as good, but they've been okay. Defensively, Provorov and York, they're still meshing really well. Originally, it was Provorov and Brizgalov, but Brizgalov was not really clicking that well on the first line pairing, so we currently have him paired up with Logan Stanley on the third line, while on the second line, we got Sanheim and Travis Dermott paired up together on the second line. Obviously, in that, the Tendy, the franchise guy, Kadahar, 915 save percentage, 255 goals against, and Eric Comrie's the backup. So, I mean, we are still playing very, very decent. I mean, we're still very good, but we're playing decent right now. I'm not saying we're playing good. These stretch of games, we've been playing decent. We don't want to be decent. Simple as that. We want to defend the cup. Obviously, we want to be this dynasty. And honestly, to be this dynasty, I mean, we're going to be a dynasty. Let's just say, safe to say, we are going to be a dynasty. Just look at the prospects we got here. Damian Nielsen, we just drafted last season. You still got Holton, who's yet to play. Siggy, he's in AHL now. He hasn't even come close to the NHL yet. Nielsen, we just drafted. Bykov, he should be nice. Xavier Bolt, he's starting to develop a little bit. I mean, there's a ton of potential there. Marty Colborn. I mean, there's so many young, good prospects. Fedorov. I mean, so many young players that we have in the system that we should be able here very soon see a lot of these guys make a jump next season. Holton, I'm looking at Casper Holton next season. We'll finally see him in the NHL. I'm very curious to see how that's going to go. However, we're not focusing on next season and the years beyond. We have one task right now, and that's to defend our Stanley Cup. And that is to go back-to-back and win this division and get geared up and ready to go for the playoffs. The deadline is quickly approaching. Do we make moves? That's a question I don't know. I don't have an answer for. There's a potential that we do bring in another defenseman. That is a very much good possibility, but we shall wait and see. So let's start the sim in here and start the second half of the season. We'll go up to this Blackhawks game just in case if anything fishy or stupid happens, whatever. What? No, I'm not getting rid of DeBrusk and Dermott in the same trade. No, thank you. As we get 3 points in total there on the 2-game stretch, and then we lose to the Rangers and lost to the Caps. Okay, let's just keep going. Get to this Colorado game. Stanley Cup final rematch. We lose to the Blackhawks, but beat the Preds. Okay. I don't want to try and mess with anything. Let's just sim this Colorado game, and we lose. All right, 4-3. And now we are no longer in first in the division. That will go to the Capitals. And Well, remember how I said it was a 3-horse race for the division? That has changed completely. We have the Penguins showing up and the Islanders. This is a 5-way race for the division lead. We got to pick it the fuck up. Okay, simple as this. We can easily fall out of the playoffs, or we can easily get into a wild card spot, but something's just not clicking this season. We haven't been as strong, especially lately. We have not been as good. I honestly believe it's because, before I say anything stupid, do I say it? I think it's, wait. I might be able to say it. Kevin Hayes has done diddly fuck this season. Simple as that. He's been I wouldn't say useless. He's our captain. We expect him to step up in like these situations where we're kind of faltering. We also expect him to be better. He's been very mid this season, and it's kind of hurting the team. We did better when he was on the third line. So here's what we're gonna do. We're bringing up Joel Farabee to the second line. We're gonna rock with Giroux, Farabee, and Zuccarello on this line right here. Put Farabee over here. Put Zuccarello on the left wing. Farabee alongside on the right. And if we need to, we can bring up the Brusque or whatever. If we really need to make any drastic changes, we will make them. If we want to bring Giroux up to the first line, we will bring Giroux up to the first line. It's just, we're going to do things that potentially are going to try and help this team. Like if I want Farabee up here, we'll put Farabee up there. But we're going to leave it as is right now. We're going to put Couturier, Konechny, Gauthier, and then Zook, Giroux, Farabee, top 6. Hayes just hasn't done much this season. See if this gets anything going. 5-1 dub. Okay, that's really good to see. That was a dominating win there for us. All right, we really needed that. All right, offense showed up. Send to the Sharks game here and see what happens. We got a back-to-back here with the Oilers and the Kings. Fuck off, Edmonton. Did we win? We lose and lose. Okay, well, we scored a combined 2 goals in over, 120 minutes of play? I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this. We're 3-6-1 in our last 10. We are struggling. It's that Stanley Cup hangover. What can I say? All right. Couturier hasn't done much this season. Okay, shut the fuck up. He has 35 points in 41 games. Just shut the fuck up right there. He's playing good. But should Giroux go first line? Honestly, you should also look at defensively. We're not playing good defensively. That's another thing. I completely keep overlooking the fact that defensively, we have not been that good. York's been our best defender. I mean, he has, 16 points, a plus 21. Provorov, it's been okay. Sanheim's had a good year, 18 points. I think we're going to do something along these lines. I think there's a chance we do get rid of Logan Stanley. I think there's a chance we get rid of Logan Stanley. Well, we don't get rid of Logan Stanley, but we replace him and get another defenseman at the deadline. So I think that is our goal. Get another defenseman that could tighten up the defense. All right, let's just get to the deadline. Buyer. We're 32-21-8. Let's see what happens after that Sharks game. Do we lose? Do we win? Kaprizov's available for trade, but yeah, we don't have the facilities for that. We do beat the Sharks. Okay, that's good to see, but we need defense. Uyghur. I mean, he gets paid too much money. We can't do that. It's too much money. All right, let's keep looking. Defense. Braden Carlo. Don't know about that. Philip Zadina's there, but we don't really need offense. We need defense. TJ Brody's there. Jesus Christ, Detroit. I don't really care right now. They trade Zadina to Washington. Okay, now I should care. To Washington for their first round pick and Chisholm, whoever the fuck that is. Scotty Lawton right there. Lots. Nico Heischer, 81 overall. He gets paid a lot of money, so obviously we can't afford him. Dursey, he hasn't had a good sim, so I don't know if it would make any sense to even try and go get him anyway. McCabe's here. Holy shit, chill. If he had a 1-year deal, I would definitely try and go after him. You got Rasmus Anderson. This might be something we can do. This is potentially something we could look at. Why are the Red Wings trying to trade Kosa? Not Hosa. Why are they trying to do that? That don't really make much sense. Rasmus Anderson. I mean, he would fit in Philadelphia very nicely. That is true. He would. Does he have an extension after the season? He does not. Okay. He's going to want a lot of money. But we don't really care about next season right now. We kind of care about right now. So, what would I have to give up? Probably our first round pick? And that wouldn't even be enough. Okay, yeah. We're going to have to give up a lot for Rasmus. And I am not willing to give up too much. Like I said, I'm going to be stingy. I'm not trying to get rid of a bunch of our future assets. Just try and compete right now. It's not worth it. Simple as that. I mean, Drew Doughty I would go after, but I mean, he's just older. He has way too much money on that contract. Now, next season at this time, maybe if we need him, I would potentially try and go for him, but it doesn't make sense right now. Alexander Carrier, I think maybe we look at him. I mean, I don't know why Nashville's trying to trade him. Offensive defenseman. Yeah, we don't need that. We need actual defense right now. All right, let's see. The Devils, they stink. So they have any good defensemen we can snag that aren't Dougie and Luke? I mean, Marino and Siegenthaler. Siegenthaler gets paid a decent amount, but they need defense badly. So, let's see. The Pens are good. I mean, Kraken, do they have any defense besides Brody? No, they don't have no defense at all. Pionk, but how about the Blues? The Blues, Krug, Carlo. I mean, Carlo, I did see there. He had 2 years. Actually, this might be something we can do. Brandon Carlo. Defensive parent 3. He's had a pretty okay year. I mean, he would fit where we need him to play. I guess he would work. I guess he would work. We could try for Carlo, see what we can give up. What will it take for him? Let's see. What do they want? What do St. Louis want? I don't want to really give up that many prospects, so yeah, okay. I mean, I'm willing to give up a pick and a third. We're gonna need more than just that third, bro. Third, a fourth, and we'll throw in a fifth. If that ain't going to do it, actually, that would definitely do it. Throw in a sixth. That can be for this year. I don't care. All right, a third, a fourth, and a sixth. Will this get the job done? It will not. Okay, they might want that fifth. Okay, I'm willing to give them the fifth. Yet again, we don't give a fuck about the draft picks. Okay, all right, well, what do they want? They want the 6th round pick next year. We'll give you the 6th round pick next year. Take it. What the fuck? Okay, I'll give you next year's 5th and whatever. The 5th, 7th. Take it, please. We're getting fleeced. I'm getting fleeced. Go fuck yourself. I'm not going with you. No. I'm not doing that. I'm not giving up so much assets now. Come on. Vancouver, you have any good defense? I doubt it. Just like real life, they have no defense. OEL, Nudivara. I mean, PK Subban, but no thank you. We need actual defensemen. PK Subban, not that great defensively. Would not make any sense. I mean, the Red Wings, they fucking blow. Ryan Murray, I think, potentially 2 years. I mean, this is a cheap deal. 2 years. He hasn't had a good sim. I don't know if we can really do a whole lot defensively this year. I mean, they want to trade Weegar. I'm very much willing. I would love to get Mackenzie Weegar, but one, he gets paid way too much money, and we ain't got the facilities for him. So, yeah, I don't know about that one. But again, I would love Drew Doughty, but shit ton of money. His value's a little high. I don't know about that. Minnesota, they fucking blow too. I mean, they have no defense. I mean, besides Marcus Peterson here, who's got a long-term deal that I don't want. I mean, Spurgeon, he has a high value. I mean, Brodin, I mean, if he had a 1-year deal, I would go and get him. But he doesn't. I mean, they're all, fuck. I don't know what to do defensively, though. I don't want Vince Dunn or Dumoulin. I'm not getting rid of Fedorov. The female, I'm very much willing to get rid of. I'm not so much willing to get rid of, some of our best prospects, like Fedorov or any Bykov or whoever the fuck. I'm not very much willing to get rid of those young defense or prospects. Jesus Christ. All right. I mean, it's just there's not a lot of defensemen available. I mean, there's just really not that are not offensive defensemen. I don't want Carrier, and I'm not giving up a first and Angle. You're crazy. Now, Kaprizov would be a hell of a pickup, but you know how much assets we'd have to give up? A lot. I mean, McCabe, I guess that would work. He has a 1-year deal. I trade with the Pens. I mean, they want to get rid of him. I mean, I'm very much down to do so. I just need something to help this team right now. I'm taking a swing at it. A 4th and a 5th for McCabe, that should get the job done, and it does. Jake McCabe, welcome to Philadelphia. I can't believe we just made a trade with the Penguins, but we did. We have to do what we got to do. We got to set those, the hatred aside from time to time and try and fleece the other. Okay? We need to make sure we're benefiting this team. Hopefully McCabe is a good third-line defenseman. That's what I'm hoping. If he can just play very decent, at least, on the third line right now, that would be fantastic. We could really, really use it right now. Because defensively, we're struggling. And, yeah, I mean, let's look at the stats. Goals against, we haven't been as good as we were last year, which is one of the biggest reasons why we even won the Cup to begin with. Look, where are we at? Goals against, 268. Actually, it has gone down. It has gone down since I last looked, but still, like to see that get lower. Power play hasn't been as great. Goals for hasn't been as high as it was the past couple of seasons. Do we try and make a move for a 4th-line winger or whoever? Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Do I plan on keeping McCabe? Probably not, to be honest. I don't know. Past this season, to be honest, I'm not sure if we keep him around, but we'll find that out when the time comes. I'm not worried about that right now. John Hansen, Andres Johnson, no. Elias Anderson, no. He hasn't had a good year, nope. Bring back Lawton, that could be something. That would be something. I mean, Kaprizov would be awesome, but that ain't happening. Kosa, obviously, no. We have our goaltender. That wouldn't make any. Trade for Malkin, no, thank you. Philip Kurashev, Jaden Schwartz. Actually, Schwartz wouldn't be a bad pickup right now. He has very low value. He could probably plug in 4th line, 3rd line, wherever that I want to put him. He adds veteran leaders. He's a vet. I think that could work really well. What do I got to give up? I can probably give up a player. Hell, what player would I be able to get rid of that could, kind of be good? Mark McLaughlin? Actually, he could be pretty decent in the next couple seasons, so I don't know if I want to get rid of him. Noah Cates. I'm willing to get rid of in a 6th. That could be from this year. I don't care. 6th round pick. I think this will get the job done. No, it won't. Okay. What about a 5th? Should I give him this 5th? Yeah, fuck it. Why not? We don't give a fuck about these draft picks, do we? No, we do not. They don't even want that. Okay, how about a 7th next year? That should get the job done. 7th round pick's very enticing, ain't it? Yes, sir, indeed. Welcome to Philadelphia, Jaden Schwartz. Yeah, we're just going for the Cup now. I'm obviously, as we should be. We're gearing up for another Cup run. It's what we want. Zadina obviously gets traded away. Kempe goes to Dallas. Okay, LA's blowing it up. Nick Blankenberg, what is he? He's 79 overall, 27 years of age, offensive defenseman. Don't need any more of them. No. All right, let's fix up these lines. I mean, our record, in total, we're 33 and 29. That's just not good. In my opinion, that's not good for us. We need to be a lot better than that. That's how I'm looking at it. We need to be a lot better than that. Put Frost here. Where is Schwartz? Schwartz is right there. And first off, DeBrusk needs to still be playing. I don't know who the fuck think that would be a great idea to put him out, but whoever that is, you're dumb. DeBrusk is 3rd line. And Tippett, I mean, you've been very mid. You're coming out, buddy. We're hoping Schwartz can do something here, maybe spice something up 4th line-wise. He's got good offensive stats, so we'll see what happens here. Put him right there. If we need him, we can always move him up, move him down. Wherever we need him to go, he can go. I do not want York and Brizgalov on the same line, even though it could potentially work. Brizgalov has gotten along very well with... Wait, was it York that I put him? No, it was not. It was, Provorov from the 2nd line. I had Sanheim and York. Yeah. Sanheim and York, and then we're going to have Dermott and McCabe. Looks good enough to me. Power play, we're going to have to go fix that up real quick. Put Brizgalov there. Couturier. Well, I don't want Zook here. I'd rather have... rather Farabee. Put Farabee there. And on the second one, you got Zook. We can take out Provorov and put in Yuri. Yuri could add some offense to there. Fuck off. Drew, Zuccarello, Hayes. I would rather have DeBrusk here than Schwartz, and then I think we're good to go. Put DeBrusk in there. Boom. We're good. I'd rather have Hayes as the centerman, and boom. Okay, we're good. Penalty kill. We do also make the penalty kill better with getting in Schwartz, so that's good to see. Provorov and Sanheim. Hayes, Farabee with Brizgalov and Dermott, and then York and McCabe. Did they put Schwartz in there? They don't even have Schwartz on there. Okay, well, now he's going to be. We're going to take DeBrusk out, and we can put him in there. That's actually a dub. And I passed him like a dipshit. Schwartzy, and we'll put in Cutter Gauthier. Boom. Now we're good. Yep, we're good to go. Goaltending wise, yep, obviously Hart. We keep Comrie as the backup. All right, let's see how these moves work. We made some pretty big moves. I wouldn't say big. They're depth moves. Let's see what happens. You got a back-to-back here with the Caps and the Red Wings. Let's see how it goes. We lose both games, but we get a point out of one of them. We win the next two against the Devils and the Leafs. That's good to see. Can we beat the Panthers? We indeed do. 3-1. All right, division race. The Capitals are running away with the division. That's actually quite demoralizing. I ain't gonna lie. But we have 2 games in hand. Even then, we'd be, down if we win both of them 2 points. So, I mean, it's very doable to come back here. We got how many games left? 15? 15 games left in the year. We got the Capitals coming up here. Islanders are second in the division. We're tied with them. Let's see what happens. Oh, tied on games played, not on points. I should be specific here. I mean, we've really slid here, and it's really hurt us. Hopefully we can kind of get it together is what I'm hoping. We have a big back-to-back here with the Lightning and the Penguins. We get a shootout win against the Lightning, and we lose to the fucking Penguins. Jesus Christ. Oh, boys. All right, we got the Capitals game here. We're going to simcast. We are going to simcast this game because this is actually quite a big game. Because we can try and reel them in for the division if we beat them here. Come on, boys. First period, I'm just going to sim it. Nothing happens. 0-0 after 1. Second period, they got Sebastian Cossa? Damn. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. All right, Sebastian Cossa, we're going to have to deal with him for years to come. Ain't that going to be something? That's going to be something. And Ovi's still in the league. Ovi's still kicking. 1-1. Tied up here with the Caps. Yuri Brizgalov from the point. Beautiful shot. We're up 1. Shots are 26-2. Oh, well, it's changing now. Connecting in this slot. That's a goal. All right, we need to kill this power play. Can we kill it off? We indeed do. They had the 2-man advantage. They couldn't do diddly fuck with it. How about it, boys? We got 5 minutes remaining. This is a huge win if we can pull this off. Hart's having a hell of a game. Currently sitting at 32 saves, and we defeat the Washington Capitals. 3 stars. First star obviously gotta be Carter Hart. 1 goals against and 32 saves and .969 save percentage. Yuri Brizgalov and Joel Farabee with goals. How about it, baby? Love to see it. Love to see it, and we needed that. All right, let's send to the Stars game little by little. We got the Bruins here on the 27th. Can we do anything? We beat them 7-4, and we beat the Blues. Okay, this is big. Now we're starting to win. We're clicking off wins now. We needed this. How far back are we? We are 4 points off of the Islanders. Okay. And we have the same amount of games played as them. We have a game in hand over the Capitals, and they're second. So I think we can pass up the Caps if we can beat the Stars here. If we beat the Stars, that's clutch. We beat the Stars. All right, big. Okay, we're reeling them in. This is a very tight division right now. Very tight. And don't look too far behind us. You got the Hurricanes and the Blue Jackets all on our ass too if we start skidding again. I mean, this is one tough-ass division right now. I mean, this division is stacked. Whew, you got some competitors this year. I mean, the division is deep. The division is very much deep. All right, let's just sim these next 2 games. The Predators and the Flames. Well, ain't that some bullshit right there. Travis Sanheim's hurt. Ain't that something. Fuck. But he should be back very shortly. So we're just going to replace him. Logan Stanley, welcome back, buddy. Substituting all lines, but you're not playing exactly right there. Provorov. Oh, boy. Yeah, Logan Stanley, just play there for now. And we get a point, and we get another point with there. Okay. All right, well, Sanheim's going to be back, so it don't really matter anyway. Sanheim, welcome back. Boom. All right, we're good to go. All right, well, we get 2 points out of that. We're still, what? We're 2 points back. I mean, we got away with that. As simple as that. We got away with losing both those games in extra time, overtime. We got away with that. Okay, let's send past this Kraken game. We win in overtime. Okay, we can clearly we can't put 60 minutes together right now. Don't know how to feel about that. We cannot put 60 minutes worth of hockey together. We are tied for first in the division, though, because we are clicking off a lot of points. Whether that be winning or by overtime or shootout loss. We are still clicking off a ton of points. I mean, how's Jaden Schwartz done? How has he been since he's gotten here? Fantastic. 9 points in 14 games. You love to see it. He's definitely helped Ross Colton a little bit and Bobby Brink, and not so much. But Jaden Schwartz has been very good. How's Hazy doing? I mean, I'd love to see him do better. He's still doing mid. That's all I can say. He's still doing mid. Nebraska's having a good year. Like, okay, it's different. Even though they have almost the same amount of points, you expect more out of Hayes. I'm expecting more out of Kevin Hayes because, one, he's the captain. I mean, the past couple of seasons, he's gone off. I mean, look at last year. He had 66 points in 82 games and 51 the year before. I mean, but you don't go too far ahead. I mean, you go to, 22 and 23. He had 43 points. So I guess it could be worse, but it's very similar. So I'd like to see him do a little better. I mean, Cutter Gauthier's had a good year. Obviously, 72 points on 76 games. Still a good year. Couturier, I mean, he's got 45 points in 56 games. He was hurt for a good part of this season. And Connect, he's got 48. I mean, he's been down a little bit this season from where he was last year. Drew's had a hell of a year. I mean, he's had a hell of a year. He's done better this year than he's done last year. Well, yeah, he had a small sample size, 20 games. But in total, yeah, he's been better. But there's still, no, I'm not going to do that. I was going to say there's a chance we could put Drew first line with Couturier and Gauthier, which I think would be a great combination, don't get me wrong. But then putting Hayes back up at the second line, which might not be that bad of a solution. But we're winning right now, and we're getting a lot of points. I mean, there's no need for that. We have the Islanders coming up after this Hurricanes game. Not Hurricanes, Canadiens game. Golly, my brain's fried. Yeah, it's fried. This is the first video I have filmed since the Phillies have lost the World Series. Still recouping, so give me a little bit. I mean, I'm still recouping from it, but hey, I'm just happy they got that far. Simple as that. I'm just happy they even made the playoffs, let alone, because I wasn't even expecting that. I mean, because knowing the past 11 years of how they've been mid, trash, whatever you want to call them. They've been everything under the sun. I mean, I'm just happy they got that far. It was a hell of a run, boys. We'll be back. At least I'm hoping, but yeah, I'm still stinging a little bit from it, but it's going to take a little bit. We'll get over it. But let's get focused here. We got the Montreal Canadiens here in Philadelphia. Can we get a massive dub leading into the Islanders game? Not just a massive win, a dominating win, 5-0. We needed that, boys. We love to see it. Shut out. We're clicking. We're clicking like that team that we need to be. We were struggling for a good part here for a while. That ain't happening no more, boys. I mean, we're fucking clicking, and we got the Islanders. 2 of the next 4 games, we have the Islanders. So this could be big for the division. As you could tell, we have a 2-point lead over the Islanders. That's big. We're pulling away from the Capitals. I mean, but not really. They're only 3 points back. We have a game in hand. So, I mean, that should help big time. Let's go to the view contracts. Well, that ain't view contracts. Let's see if there's anyone else I have not yet extended or I was thinking about extending. Let's see. Zuccarello and Giroux's contracts are up. Okay, we currently actually have a lot of money in cap space. All right. Zook wants about the same. How about Giroux? What does Giroux want? Giroux wants... Okay, he wants a pay cut. All right, well, Giroux will give you 3.6. We're going to do Giroux for 3.6, and we'll come back to it. York, he needs a contract, too, and he might want more. Yeah, he's going to want more. We'll give him that. All right, we'll stop right there that way. All right, we should be good that way. We got York, an extension. We gave Giroux an extension. He might not accept because we lowered the pay, but it is what it is. He'll probably stay. He's a true team player, and we need Hart playing this game. We need to make sure Carter Hart is playing this game against the Islanders. Yes, all right. Comrie can play the Sens. I can give less of a shit. We need to beat the Islanders, though. That's all that matters. We need to beat the Islanders. Let's simcast. Let's go. All right, first period. Let's see what happens. They're just going to sim it. Boom! Zuccarello scores from a really improbable angle. He scores from the left side boards to Patty Kane angle, and he scores. It is a 1-0 lead for the Flyers. Here, second period, power play for the Islanders, and Andrew Mangiapane score from the point. Power play yet again for the Islanders. They don't do anything. Dub. Good. Fuck them. All right, halfway through the second. Shots totals, we're in favor. We have 7 more shots than they do. We're getting more offense, more pressure. That's a great thing. We're looking good. Third period, all knotted up at 1. Power play gets killed off for us. Power play again for the Flyers. It gets killed off. Fuck. Okay. Oh, well. That ain't good. We're getting a way more shots than them. I mean, look at the shots total. It's quite lopsided. 31-18 right now. Well, this is not how I wanted this to go. Oh, fuck. This has not gone the way I wanted it to go. Noah Dobson scores. A minute remaining. Oscar Lindblom's a New York Islander. Oh, no. That just makes it worse. That just makes it worse. And he scores the empty netter, and that gives the Islanders a massive win. Well, shit. And the Capitals are right on our coattails. We need to beat the Senators. Comrie, we need you to be clutch. And how convenient's that? We have another back-to-back with the Islanders and the Senators coming up after this Bruins game. Oh, my God. Ain't this something? Giroux resigns and York resigns. Okay, dub. We do beat the Sens. Okay, we do beat the Sens, but we need to beat the Bees here. We need to beat the Bruins. Come on, can we beat the Bruins? What the fuck? We lose 3-0 to the Boston Bruins, and we fall to 3rd in the division. The Capitals take the lead. Oh, shit. This is getting down. This is getting good. All right. We are tied on games played with the Islanders, and we are tied on points. 99-99. This could determine potentially who wins the division. Now, we need to win this game. 1,000%. We need to win this game. We can fall to potentially 4th. The first wildcard spot, I should say. We can fall to 4th in the division to the first wildcard spot if we somehow lose both of these games. We lost to the Islanders last time. We need to win this time around. We can't be having that shit happen again. We beat the Sens last time. I believe we can do that again. If not, snag a point against them. I'm not too worried about that. We need to beat the Islanders if we want a chance to win the division and go back-to-back, as Matty Barzal scores within the first minute and a half, and they're already up 1. Well, this ain't going good. This is a 2-man advantage. We do kill off both the 5-on-4 and the 5-on-3, thankfully. We do kill that off. At the end of 1, it is 1-0 New York, and they are out shooting us pretty big. 10 shots is the difference. 16 shots for them, 6 for us. That's not that good. Okay, second period. We need to step it the fuck up, boys. I want to see us take that next step. Go up to that next level. We haven't seen that against the Islanders. And it's potentially, there is a chance we could be playing the Islanders in the first round. Just potentially. It's probably slim. I don't think that's going to happen. It'd be the Capitals, if anything. If we are the second seed, we're probably playing the Caps. And it's still a lot of time left. There's 20 minutes remaining before I say anything like, oh yeah, we're definitely going to end up being the second or third seed. But still 20 minutes remaining. They have 8 more shots than we do. They're getting more pressure. They just seem to be the better team. Hart's playing a good game, but we need to get something going. We need a goal here. We need a goal. And as I asked for, Travis Sanheim receives, and Sean Couturier, another shot from the point. Both of the shots from the point. God, about Cutter Gauthier, shorthanded. They listen to me, get a little worried. They say, we're having a big 20 minutes, and guess what, boys? Massive win here against the Islanders. This is huge. This is massive. Okay, 3-1 win against the Islanders. Okay, that we needed that. Needed that big time. A massive third period. Carter Hart's the first star. Cutter Gauthier ends up on the game with 2 points with 3 hits. Cutter and Couturier with a goal. All right, how is it looking right now? We have a 1-point lead over the Caps for the division. Islanders, I think it's safe to say they might be out of the race for the winning of the division. I think potentially they could be. I think that would go to us. I think. I'm not sure how that's going to work. They want Hart to play the back-to-back. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that if it works. I think it will. We need to beat the Sens. We're going to simcast this as well, because if we can beat the Sens, we win the division for the second straight year. I would really like to just dominate the Metro for like years to come. But hell, I mean, this is one tough ass. I mean, this division stacked right now. I mean, there was 1.5 teams in contention to win the division. I mean, that was pretty sick. I ain't gonna lie. That is pretty sick to see when there's 5 teams contending for a division spot, and it's not like not like everyone was bad either. It was actually all good teams. So that was really cool to see. Morgan Frost scores with 43 seconds remaining on Vitek Vanacek. That's interesting. He's in Ottawa. 1-0 lead for us. We have six more shots than they do. We're doing good. Drew playing his old team. I just realized that. Drew is playing his old team. All right. Second period. Come on, boys. Power play for us. Come on, let's score on it. Let's score. No, we don't. Alex DeBrincat scores. Oh, boo. It's tied up at 1. How about Joel Farabee? Philly Joel. And Sean Couturier from the point. That's big. 2-goal lead going into the third. It is a 3-1 game. We have 25 shots. Ottawa has 18. We're looking good right now. Let's keep the pressure going. We got 20 minutes. Let's just hang on, Hart. Let's just hang on. 4-on-3 power play. Then 5-on-4, we don't do anything with it. We have 12 minutes remaining right now. Let's just hold on, and we win the Metro yet again. And it looked like at times we weren't going to win the division. But back-to-back seasons, the Philadelphia Flyers are your Metropolitan Division champions. Oh, I almost had a stroke trying to say it. We win the division back-to-back years. Love to see it. You love to see it. Who are we going to be taking on in the playoffs? That's a question. I think we were the best team in the East, if I'm correct. I think we were the best team. Actually, no, the Panthers were. Okay, so we will be playing, looks to me, the Hurricanes. Okay, so it won't be the Battle of Pennsylvania back-to-back years. It would be the Hurricanes we would take on. Okay. And the Panthers, Lightning, and Bruins. Okay. We were the third best team in the league. Okay. Well, I mean, usually the teams that, win the President's Trophy usually don't do that well. All I'm saying. But, hey, we finish out the year on a massive, massive note. We get 2 wins in a row there. I mean, we actually ended really strong. In the last 10, what were we? Well, once I send to the playoffs, they'll tell me. So let me just do that. Besides me trying to do the math, saying, oh, we did this, this, and this. It's just sim. All right. Season's over. We didn't get 41 sellouts. Well, that's kind of shitty. We probably should have. We went 6-2-2 in our last 10. So we had 8 games where we got a point. That's great to see. You love to see it. We got Lightning and Bruins, Panthers, Penguins, Capitals, and Islanders. And the West, you got the Ducks and the Knights, the Sharks and the Oilers, the Avs. They're back, and they're hungry. They won the Central. They're taking on the Preds. And you got the Stars and the Jets. All right, well, that's something. Yeah, the Colorado Avalanche, they're going to be hungry motherfuckers. I'll tell you that now. They're a dynasty. Them bitches are a dynasty. So, yeah, keep an eye out for them. Goals for per game went up for us. It was, 290? It was like 290. That went up. That's great to see. Goals against, I think, 268 beforehand? It stays at 268. I mean, yeah, it was good. Power play went up since the last time we checked. Penalty kill, 85. I mean, that's high. That's one of the better ones in the league. That's good to see. Power play, where are we ranked? Yeah, not within the top 10. Okay, we could be better in that aspect. But hey, look at it like this. We're back in the playoffs. We were the third best team this year. I thought at times we didn't play that good out. I really believe at times we really I was starting to worry, okay, maybe this aging, maybe some of the older guys are just not playing well. Hayes wasn't doing well. I was worrying a little bit. But we get it together. And we win the division for the second straight year. I don't know where the fuck the third number came in the mind, but we win it the second straight season. Let's look at player stats here. Cutter Gauthier ends the year yet again with 76 points. I think he had 76 last year. He had 77, so 1 point off. He had more goals, though. That's all that matters, actually. He had a 30-goal year. Claude Giroux, 31 goals in 81 games at the age of 38 and 70 points on the season. I mean, he's just fine, like a fine wine. He's just getting better with age. What a fucking beast. Joel Farabee, 57 points in 82 games. Zuccarello, 52 points in 82 games. Konechny, 51 in 82. And Coots had 50 points in 62 games. Solid season from Coots. DeBrusque, this season he took a step back on goal scoring. It was more of a playmaker. He had 39 assists. I mean, he had a very good year. I'm happy for Jake DeBrusque. He's been very good since he's gotten here. Hayes, 47 points in 82 games. I think he did get better as the season was ending there. That's good to see. Frost had a good stretch there. How about Schwartz? Jaden Schwartz, 10 points in 20 games. I'll take that. I'll take that for a fourth liner. He was very, very serviceable. Yuri Brizgalov, he got better. 15 goals, 12 assists, 27 points. Love to see it. He got better. Jake McCabe, how is he since he's gotten here? 8 points in 20 games, plus 13. Fantastic pickup by us. I probably should have looked into his stats more when we were in the, the hunt to win the division. But Jake McCabe, great acquisition, actually. I mean, he's had a hell of a year. Good for us, Jake McCabe. Good shit, buddy. Now let's go to goaltending stats. How about our boy Carter Hart? 913 save percentage, 258 goals against on 4 shutouts. Comrie, he 914 save percentage, 259 goals against, and 1 shutout. All right, so he went 36, 21, and 6. So that's what, 36 and 27. That's all right. That's obviously good numbers. 36 and 27. That's pretty good. Obviously, I would like to see him have, a little bit of a better ratio wins to losses. Obviously, I have a high standard. I get it. But, it would have been nice to see him a little higher. McDavid only finished with 89 points. That's wild. McKinnon's hungry. He's one hungry son of a bitch. He took that loss personally last year. He definitely took that shit very personal. And, yeah, simple as that. He took that very personally, and he had a hell of a year. I mean, he led the league in points. He'll probably win MVP, and he'll probably go off in the playoffs again. I would not be shocked if the Avalanche are back in the finals. I would not be shocked if they were. The Lightning, Nikita Kucherov, 101 points, 56 goals, 45 assists. He definitely won. Yeah, he definitely won the Maurice Richard. Svechnikov, 98 points on 42 goals and 56 assists. That's got to be a career high. That's a career high. Yeah, it had to be. Zegras. Trevor Zegras, the cover boy. How about it? 36 goals, 57 assists, 93 points. Blake Wheeler, he's been phenomenal to be paired up with Trevor Zegras. He's done wonders. Willie Nee. Bill, 31 goals, 62 assists, 93 points. There's Braden Point, McDavid, Draisaitl, Mikko Rantanen. Who was the best goalie, I'd say? Spencer, let's see. We'll go minimum 30 games. It does appear to me that Gorgiev had a hell of a year. Oh, where did Gorgiev go? Wait, what the fuck? Hold on now. I swore he had like a 946 save percentage. What the fuck? Yeah, they're not even showing Gorgiev. His save percentage at 946 and at 161 goals against. I can't be reading that right. Yeah, no. Okay, yeah. So, holy shit. Okay, so they were showing his stats when he went back to Colorado. So what happened was he left for Nashville, and Nashville had enough of his shit, shipped him out of town, sent him back to Colorado, and he's been he had a hell of a year. A hell of a run in Colorado. 946 save percentage on 161 goals against. Okay, but those stats were misleading. Yes, they were definitely misleading. Sheesh. All right, Spencer Knight. He'll probably win Vezina. 929 save percentage, 214. Yeah, he'll probably win the Vezina. Definitely winning the Vezina, 1000%. All right, well, that's back-to-back seasons. We made the playoffs. This year, we're taking on the Hurricanes, not the Penguins in the first round. However, we got a job to finish. Okay, we have one job. Wait, did we play the Hurricanes last year in the playoffs? Yes, we did. We did indeed play the Hurricanes in the playoffs. I was just trying to remember if we did. I'm pretty sure second round. Second round, we took them on. So it's a rematch of the second round last season. We're meeting an old foe, the Carolina Hurricanes. I almost said Colorado if you heard that. I almost said Colorado, but Carolina. It should be interesting. They had the same amount of wins as us, actually. So that should be quite intriguing to see how this goes. It will be a very, very interesting series. We're going to defend the Stanley Cup, or we're the defending champs. We're going to try and defend our reign, and we want the cup. We want it again. We want to go back to back, bring it back to broad, and let's see what happens. Next episode, we will do the first round and the second round. And instead how I did it last year with the Pens, the first round being with us and the Pens, that was its own video. No. The first and the second round will be paired up, and if there's an Eastern Conference Finals, that will be its own video, and if we made the finals, that's its own video. Simple as that. Make it a little better. A little bit formatted more properly, I would say. So, let's see what we can do next season. We're going to try and defend our cup, and let's try and go back to back, baby. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in for the next one.